Hey guys, how about we start off today with me bragging about you? That always feels good, right? Who doesn't want a little bit of that pat on the back, make you feel happy? Man, I spent some time today checking out your lit and comp grades. Miss Kim has finalized those, and I went on today to check them, and I am very impressed with the work that you did. Clearly, we know the circumstances by which you had to do that. Clearly, we know how great a teacher Miss Kim is. But ultimately, it came down to you putting in the work. And you did a phenomenal job. Some of your class averages, sophomore literature, class average 94%. Junior class average in literature, 99%. In the senior literature class, 97%. That's unbelievable work for you as a collective group in the very first week of Summer Academy in our virtual conditions. So I couldn't be more proud. Way to go. In composition, sophomores, your class average was 87. Much of that work was at the 100% level. Much of it. Junior composition, your average was 88. And again, the high majority of that work was at 100%. Great job. And in composition, in 12th grade, your class average was 100%. So, man, I couldn't be more proud of you. You did a phenomenal job working your way through those first 2 weeks. You took everything that Miss Kim gave you to do, and you did it in a great job. And I'm very, very proud of you. And now that we're in week three, you're still here. You've made it this far, and we're working our way through science. Today is Wednesday, and you had a live lecture in science today. I've sat in on a couple of the starts for the beginning. Haven't yet got to senior science. We will here shortly. But I appreciate you being there and participating. Remember last Friday we talked about the idea of week 3 or lap 3, if you want to use the mile analogy, is about persistence. It's about grit. It's about determination. And you're still in the race. And I appreciate that. And you're doing a great job. Obviously, we want to again highlight the fact that today, because you're watching live science videos, you are not watching live seminar videos. Those have been switched to Friday. You've heard this now multiple times. You've already made the adjustment, but we just want to continue to reiterate that. I did happen to go on to the science grades today and look, and there were 2 or 3 of you that still had some missed assignments. A couple of those situations, I know what's going on, and I anticipate you getting them accomplished. But I did want to mention that to you, that I am observant of that. And then Spanish, I know you have obviously your live Zoom tomorrow, but you also have a homework assignment that is due tomorrow. And so be on top of that if you are in Spanish, and that applies to you. Okay, here is our quote of the day, and it is the idea of remembering. And so here's our quote. Insist upon remembering, because we know that the lessons of yesterday and its losses become the fuel for tomorrow's win. Do you recall one of our questions talked about you analyzing the idea of what area of my life did I experience a setback? A couple of you even texted me your setbacks. Well, that's what this question or this quote is talking about. Remembering those setbacks puts you in a position to take those setbacks and turn them into wins tomorrow. Remembering is a good thing as long as we remember in a healthy, proactive, doing something about it mindset. Very proud of you. I hope your Wednesday concludes well. Look forward to possibly seeing you tonight in the evening activity. Have a great day.
Hi. Today is Wednesday. Do you guys remember the Hump Day commercial? I'm not sure if you even remember that or how old you were, but basically it was a camel walking through an office and it was like, Hump Day. I can't do it as well, and that actually just embarrassed me, the fact that I even tried. Anyway, I still think about it almost every Wednesday, and I don't know what brought that to my mind, probably because it's Wednesday, but here I am, embarrassing myself and letting my guard down, much of which I did last night when we played Cocology. I said that it was going to be a random surprise during our Zoom, and we played Cocology, which is like psychological games, and I just really enjoyed it. So tonight we're going to do, of course, like Would You Rather Wednesday, but I might also toss in some Cocology things in there tonight. So I hope to see you at 7 o'clock. I know most of you really join in on the Zooms for Make Do Mondays, and then also Thursday Zooms with Bingo because you like to win prizes. Speaking of winning prizes, the odds are still in your favor for the Fun Face contest. I got a couple more yesterday, and I greatly appreciated them. They made me smile immensely, but there have been far fewer entries this week than there were the first 2 weeks. So, just saying, you could really get a prize. You just have to send us your faces. Those who last week said maybe on the Part 2 Summer Academy survey, I believe there are 5 of you who said maybe, you just weren't sure yet. We are going to need final commitments no later than Monday. And so we might be reaching out and saying, hey, I need you to give a final answer, just because there are some things that we need to order and we need to plan. And so if you are rethinking your answer, if you said, no, I'm not doing Part 2 of Summer Academy, but you're like, actually, I love Upward Bound and I still want to do this, you need to let us know. If you said, yes, I'm all in, but now you're realizing, shoot, I actually can't do those 2 weeks in July, you need to let us know. And if you said, maybe, it's kind of not committal. So I need you to make a commitment to us. You don't have to marry Upward Bound, but if you could, you would, right? In some ways you actually do have to marry Upward Bound, because we track you for 7 years after you graduate from high school. That's longer than a lot of American marriages. Positivity. I'm feeling really awkward today, so Would You Rather tonight will be quite fun. In all reality, oh yeah, one more thing. I talked about the UB Talent Show. It's going to be next Tuesday. You don't have to have like a performance talent like singing or an instrument. You can. I would love that. But you can also tell us jokes. Please make me laugh. You can do a little skit with the fun faces. You can show us your artwork, which someone has already signed up for, which I loved. Or just anything. If you can do this with your tongue, show me. Actually, don't show me that. I don't know. I just did that. Clearly, I'm in a weird mood. It's amazing. This is, Scott talked about the third lap and how it's the hardest one. I'm feeling it. I am tired. And I'm guessing that all of you are tired too. But here's the thing. You are over halfway done with the first part of Summer Academy, which is incredible. And as of Friday afternoon, you will be halfway done with all of Summer Academy, because the total thing is 6 weeks and you will have completed 3 weeks of it, which is really incredible. And I just want to take a moment to applaud you, because you don't have to do this. Ashel was just about to do her 3 claps. So here we go, your 3 claps. That's from Ashel and from me. But this is all your choice. And I know that on the summer days, especially beautiful days like today, really focusing on school isn't really what you want to do. Most of you, at least. But you're still doing it. You're investing in yourself. And I want you to know that we recognize that. And I really am so proud of you. And I know it isn't easy, and a lot of you are working jobs, and you have so many family situations, and you're having internet connection issues, and it's just kind of crazy. But your efforts aren't going unnoticed. And so I just want to thank you for that. Thank you for, obviously investing in Upward Bound, but really investing in yourself. And I am a big advocate for young people, because you are the future. You're the future of not only our community, but also our country, and really the whole world. And the ways that you take care of yourself academically, spiritually, emotionally, psychologically, mentally, physically, has implications for me and older generations too, because you're going to be the ones taking care of us. So I love that you're investing in yourself, because you're investing in everyone. And I think that that's really important. It's so critically important. So thank you for that. Thank you for believing in yourself. Thank you for advocating for what's in your best interest, because what is in your best interest is in all of our best interest. And that's just really cool to me. It's one of the reasons I really love my job. You all give me profound hope. So anyway, I just wanted to say thanks. Happy Wednesday. Love you guys.